Giggy, Hunter said he's spoken for by someone else in this chat. Is it me?
Welcome to Beyond the Tavern Wall, everyone, where it's a great place to get rejected. It's also your mom's favorite D&D podcast, everyone.
It is your mom's favorite D&D podcast.
It is your mom's favorite D&D podcast, and if you want to figure out why, make sure you listen more. As long as your mom is Beth, and Paige
and
Monica,
Monica,
and my mom, and my sister. No, like I said, I'm pretty
Janae.
sure we are the number1 D&D podcast for moms.
We have dozens of mom fans. Okay,
dozens of
There
mothers.
are dozens of us.
Can we get a merch that says "Moms love us"?
Yeah, I'll write it down.
Yeah,
that unironically would actually sell so well.
It would.
So funny.
Yeah.
Moms.
That's actually huge.
We could say we love mothers.
Can the moms
No, I
check
think
in the
moms
comments
love
below?
us,
Just
is
say
it?
hi.
Moms love us is way better. We
Okay.
love mothers is a little creepy.
That was the point. Welcome. We're excited. We're back. We took off. I guess we're back to recording. You guys won't know because, I mean, you knew from the updating, we didn't post for the month of December, basically, to give everyone time for the holidays, and the holidays are always crazy for us. But now we're back to recording for the first time. If you can't see, Haley's not with us today. She is busy with some things at home that she needs to get done before she can play. She's
been digging a platinum mine under her house, and it's had some complications.
Yes, there's been
the
complications
permits,
with
you
that.
know.
But we are excited to be back. We're excited to be recording, and today, actually, we're gonna give you some hot takes. Honestly, this is gonna be some hot takes one, not like our other hot take episode, but we're gonna be talking about what classes, what magic items, and spells like that, and everything D&D. What's overrated and what's underrated. And I can already tell you, as we've discussed a little bit beforehand, Hunter is wrong about 99% of the things he said. Is that okay? That's what it is. And before we jump in though, we want to point you guys towards if you're not watching on YouTube, you can go ahead and watch us on YouTube, but we also have our social medias that you can go follow as well on Twitter, and not Twitter. We're not on Twitter. I don't know where that came from.
We could
TikTok
be, but
and
I don't suggest it.
TikTok and Instagram. You can find us at Beyond the Tavern Wall there. Go give us a follow.
Go give it a look. We're some pretty attractive individuals. We're some pretty good screen candy.
Sam, take your shirt off.
He is to the right of me. Okay,
Patreon.
Sam is to the right of me. Yeah, that's for the After the Tab Patreon that we definitely don't have. Not an ad. But yeah, so make sure you go check it out there. So let's get into the episode, guys, because we've got some wild stuff we're going to talk about. Okay, and I want to first hear you guys' okay. I want to know what your guys' most overrated, underrated subclasses or classes are. And can I go first?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, go for it.
Can you guys guess the overrated subclass I'm going to talk about?
If it's not Blade Singer,
it's Blade Singer. Can we talk about Blade Singer for a second?
I'd rather not.
Blade Singer. Okay, Kendall, why does Blade Singer suck?
I've never played a Blade Singer, but from what I've heard, they are just completely overpowered. And yeah, they're overpowered, and if they wore a hat, they would wear a fedora.
Oh,
that's accurate.
They need a Discord mod, okay?
May I share my thoughts on the Blade Singer?
Yes, go ahead.
I think the Blade Singer, if you play a Blade Singer, that's just main character syndrome incarnate. That is the personification of main character syndrome. That is someone who wants to do it all.
Everyone stare at Hunter a little bit. Let's just think for a second, Hunter.
I also think Blade Singers like smack talk under their breath all the time.
I could have hit that better.
Now you guys are just talking about me.
Here's the thing. We've already discussed this. There's been a few episodes beforehand. Hunter does have main character syndrome a little bit.
Well, that's because he's the main character.
It's because he's the main character. And this isn't a shot at him. This is just something he has to work through and understand that D&D is a team game.
This
is a reverse isekai. He died in a magical world, and now he's stuck doing an office job.
You know, Hunter is known for stealing the spotlight.
Yeah.
It's true. Out of everyone in this podcast, Hunter is the one known to steal the spotlight.
Yeah,
no one else would do that. No.
I don't even know what that would look like.
Nope.
What's
no, I think Blade Singer's overrated. One, I do feel like they're actually I just dislike them. I think they are overpowered.
Not even a little
I
bit,
wasn't going to
too,
go
like-
as far to say main character syndrome, but I do like that. I think that's funny. But also, I wonder if not in a battle royale situation, how good they would actually be. Because they require setup. It required like what 3 turns for you to fully get to where you need.
Pretty
Is
much,
that
yeah.
it? Jeez.
3 turns. That's combat. Most combats probably last around 3 rounds.
Like,
But-
if
but at
we
the
are
same
being
time,
realistic, like
Mhm.
100%, that setup takes a while. You're really only going to see that in like big boss fights, and you're having to burn like a bunch of big spells or not necessarily like a bunch of big spells, but you're having to burn through a lot of your action economy every turn to get to that point.
Yeah.
So,
Which is
in
why a
lot
little
of
bit why I
those-
think they're overrated.
Yeah, in those little
with that.
skirmishes, you're not going to matter as much. You're just basically a normal wizard.
I think with that, and then also they're wizards and they're squishy. Even though they
Yeah,
got an insane
squishy.
AC, make them do a strength saving throw. There's other ways than
Don't
just
they have a
hitting
f-
them that you could do to screw them over
Don't they have like a feature or something that lets them use intelligence for a bunch of their saving throws?
for their attacks.
For attacks. And
Oh,
well,
okay.
I want to say, I think that's for the new one that they're working on. They said that you can add your intelligence to physical attacks and a couple of other
Okay,
things.
never mind. That's fine. I was gonna say if it was strength like checks or saving throws,
Ooh.
I was going to be livid.
Oh no,
That would
for
be so busted.
so here's the thing: is
I can't believe they're not
You're partially
nerfing the
right.
Blade Singer considerably. They're making it stronger.
so from what I've read for the new one, I don't know if this is confirmed or not. Don't quote me. When you're using
Per
your
hunter.
basically your packed weapon, that's what I'm calling because I don't know what else want to call it. But when you make a melee attack with that weapon, you can add your intelligence modifier to both the attack and the I want to say
the
the
damage?
damage modifier.
Was that in the? I think the intelligence was part of the attack roll, or at least it was part of one of those. I believe in 2014.
I'd have to pull it up. I don't.
No,
have
or was
the
that to your
list on my
AC? Or is
person.
that your AC?
You add your intelligence to your AC.
Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. But yeah, that's also insane. Like, if a min-max player like wants to play it right, you have a freaking, I guess, mage armor. Mage armor is what 13 plus your dexterity.
Yeah, 13.
So let's say you have a dexterity of +3 if you're playing it right.
Mhm.
You have 16, and then if you have an intelligence score of +5, that's right.
Mhm.
There's 21, and then you get hasted, which is a +2,
Plus 2. Mhm.
and it's just wild. It's just absolutely insane.
Yeah, and that's exactly
is
what I
what
did.
is the word you're looking for. Bullshtikey.
So funny enough, that's exactly what happened in the battle royale we did. Is I made my dex modifier +3 because I was like, hey, specifically, mage armor will kick your AC down to 13. So having a dex any higher than that is a waste. So I was like,
Oh,
okay.
that's smart.
What if I make you? I'm gonna pretend I said that. I was saying goodnight to my child and my wife. I'm gonna
Ooh.
pretend I
Okay.
heard you. And what if I
Lame.
make your dexterity higher than that on purpose,
And
Okay.
doesn't really do much. It just
just for the spell? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
it wouldn't
So
make a change.
Haley isn't here today, but she texted me her opinions, and she said overrated blade singers, and in parentheses, I don't need to elaborate.
Mm.
So that's her contribution.
See,
Hey,
I'm
that's
not
good.
alone. Okay, I'm
So-
not alone.
This is an official statement from Beyond the Tavern World from all of us. If you play Blade Singer, you are a power meta playing loser who wants to be the
Discord
spotlight
mod
taker.
fedora wearing.
You need to shave your neck. It's reaching down to your chest. It's kind of gross.
Hey, stop.
Also, the deodorant is calling. Please answer.
It's wild. Hunter was saying he didn't wear deodorant on the days he played a Blade Singer. It's wild.
Yeah.
Oh my
You could
gosh. Okay.
smell him through the camera feed.
It was
You
wild.
could see
episode
the
is now about
cartoon
Blade
stink
Singer.
lines.
Yeah,
Mm.
can we talk about how Blade
Yeah, can we
Singer's like-
rename it to 20 minutes about Blade Singer and then other stuff?
And then other stuff.
Why we hate blade singers.
And other things.
And other things.
Yeah.
I have an underrated class that I like.
Throw it out there.
Or subclass.
curious.
If we're ready to move on. Has everyone
No, yeah,
gone
that's
through their
fine.
Blade Singer hate?
Yeah.
We're all done, we're all done.
Hmm.
I really love Circle of Spores Druid now.
Mm.
Oh,
And
okay.
the reason being, when you think of a druid, you're thinking, oh, trees and animals. No, not with your circle of spores. You're getting to the nitty gritty of nature. You're getting to the nasty bits. You're in
Into the
decay.
death and
Mhm.
You're in things that are rotting, and I love that. It's the
Fungi.
opposite side of the coin that every other subclass is kind of based
Parasites.
around.
Yeah.
I
I
love
think
it.
the one really cool thing just about druids in general is a lot of their. I feel like honestly the only subclass that is good with the wild shape is Circle of the Moon.
Mhm.
Like where it is specifically built for them. So I like that you'll notice in a lot of subclasses for the druid that you can use your wild shape for different abilities. Like Circle of Stars, you can use it to be like the the Archer constellation or stuff like that. Circle of Spores, you use it like excuse me, sorry. Like Sam was saying, to create different spores and kind of be the druid of rot kind of deal. So it's kind of sick. that
Also,
aspect.
you can raise the dead,
Yeah.
which is sick.
Yep. hmm
Oh, the druid is here! You start seeing bodies crawling from the earth. I love it. I love it.
Dude, you can make them kind of look like clickers from
Yeah, I was about to say
Last
The
of
Last
Us.
of Us. Yeah.
I think
Can
you
you
guys will like
imagine,
my
like-
character for the mini campaign then. Bleep that out if it's not announced or whatever.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's fine. They know we're doing a mini campaign. I haven't announced what it was, but
It's
Now
gonna be
I
fun.
always feel like it would be cool to do a Circle of Spores and Necromancer multi-class.
Oh,
Ooh,
it
that'd
might
be
announced
a
by
very
now.
interesting build.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Would that be good though?
well,
It
you
would
you
not
could
be
take you could
It
take
would
the
not be
spores
optimal.
druid. You could take the
Well-
spores druid warden path for like the armor proficiencies and the more physical strength, and then the necromancer subclass for all the
The
spores
biggest
stuff that you miss
difference
out on.
between those is your spell casting modifier is different.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
in order to cast wizard spells, you need to you can only use your intelligence. In order to
Yeah.
cast druid spells, you need to use your wisdom. So you would have to
That's some build.
sacrifice something else for that.
Who needs
That's why you'll
physical
see a lot of
stats?
like multi classes are usually like the Pallock is a paladin, charisma caster, warlock, charisma caster. So you're not
That-
having
that-
to throw those.
I'm glad you brought up paladins because another part of being a Circle of Spores druid is you have an aura, kind of like how paladins do, except it's evil. It's an evil aura, and it hurts people. It's pretty cool.
I've not really looked into it. I feel like you could almost throw in druids is a little bit underrated in the sense I think they're really strong, but underrated in the sense that they're not played often.
They're not.
Mm.
Like I don't feel like I've seen a lot of druids. And druids are my favorite class. My very
Did
first
we ever
character was a
have any
druid and all that.
druids in any of the
No.
campaigns you've done?
Oh,
Nope.
in the campaigns, no.
Because we've done it in one shots.
Yeah. We've not done it in a
I
single
played a
campaign,
couple druids.
which is sad because again, druids are really cool and I think if you like strategy and like my favorite part of it, I've said it before, was okay, in this fight, is it better for me to go on the offensive with becoming like a tiger or something, which was my character's thing to change into, or on the defensive or support and make sure I am healing and all that stuff. Like that was my favorite part, is just that balance act between the two. And it was just a lot of fun when it came down to that.
Mhm.
Trying to find Primal Order. I'm trying to find Circle of Spores to kind of look into it. But yeah. What else? What is your other guy? Sorry, I can't speak. Stupid is my first language. English is my second. So, what are some of your other overrated, underrated stuff when it comes to classes?
Ooh. So, I'll be honest, mine doesn't really relate to as much of like the actual mechanics of the class, but rogues, I think that they're a little overrated.
You just hate them because
Yeah.
you get trashed by them.
I get trashed by them, brother. I killed multiple.
Why do you think they're overrated? Question.
So, personally, I feel like it's because so often people that play rogues really lay into the, oh, I'm a thief, I'm a loner, I'm the freaking main character that's gonna go and stealth around and
Rogues.
hide in the shadows. Yeah, pretty much that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, it's such an overdone trope.
Mm.
And I'm like, okay, that's not all that rogues are. You can be different. Come on.
No, I agree.
Mm.
It's
I
they
mean,
do fall into a
fun.
trope. I also feel like with rogues, they are a one-trick Andy.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of different play style to them, because it's bonus action hide, sneak attack, bonus action hide, sneak attack.
They kind of have a built-in dedicated job in and outside of combat. It doesn't really give them much to do otherwise.
And the problem is if you miss, they're a what's the word? I wouldn't call them DPS because they're not putting out consistent damage but I wouldn't call them a glass cannon because they're a little bit more tanky than a wizard. They're like they're a burst hero is what they are. They do a lot of damage fast.
That requires setup.
Yeah, they do a lot of damage fast and quick, and that's it. I'm trying to think of honestly, I relate a lot of things to League of Legends because I'm a nerd. Okay. And they are most of their classes even then are not even like really there's a few utility based ones as well, but most like Inquisitive and Mastermind are more utility based, but most of them are kind of based off of getting different ways to do your sneak attack to do that repetitive combat cycle. There's not a lot of difference in their combat. That makes sense when you say that. Do I 100% agree? No. I don't think they're necessary. I think they're kind of there. Anyone else? And before we move on to our next part.
Is it fair for me to say, I don't know, I'm 100% biased for it, but I do feel that Rangers are a little underrated.
Nope, wrong. Moving on to magic items. Okay.
I could see them being a little underrated because I've seen how you play Rangers. On paper, they look like garbage, but you've had some rounds of combat where you've dealt like 100 points of damage.
Here's the problem, though. I think Hunter's an outlier in the Ranger field.
Ouch.
In the sense of you're on the strong side of an outlier.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have specifically created your character to be strong. If you look on paper, like out of that stuff, and again, we can kick out Tasha's Cauldron, we can kick out stuff like that. Like I could see them being underrated, but I also just think they're so underrated that they can't even. They're just not good. Like the class itself is just not a very well balanced class.
So I will say I'm a little bit more referring to the updated 2024 version, which is essentially Tasha's with a couple small changes here and there. But even then, like 2014 Ranger was still a little underrated. It was still very poorly designed and not super great for long-term play. But updated 2024 Ranger, they've made some great changes to it. They've made some great changes to the subclasses too. That I'm like, we can make a lot of this work. I just wish it wasn't so focused around Hunter's Mark now.
If they didn't do 2024 or Tasha's Cauldron though, like the 2014 one was terrible. Like if we were doing Descent into Avernus, a campaign in hell, but you chose your favorite terrain as the Tundra.
Too bad. Oh wow, how'd this Tundra get here in hell?
Or your favorite enemy as orcs, like as a DM, I'm not tailoring the entire campaign to you, but also as a DM, I should also be like, hey, don't do that. That's stupid.
I don't think we've ever seen an orc in D&D. At least while I've been playing with you guys.
While you've been playing, I don't think so. There might have been, but not entirely.
Those dirty green skins.
There's a whoa. Whoa, don't say that. All right, let's move on though. Let's go to magic items. This one was hard for me. I don't necessarily use the magic items from the book. But what are some magic items that are overrated or underrated?
Can I put one in there that's like perfectly rated?
What?
Sure. It's the immovable rod. I think that one's right where it needs to be. It is the gold standard for a magic item.
Every magic item needs to be the immovable rod. Okay, magic items. Okay.
Bag of immovable rods.
The bag of immovable rods.
You can't move it. It's just
You
stuck
can.
there.
Ooh, could you imagine like a special forces unit is using those to? They've got like 2 of them. They're like monkey barring across like a canyon.
You
Oh,
could.
That would be amazing.
You just click, go, click, go, click. You'd be
Or you have your
salmon ladders.
artificer. Artificer somehow like links them to a suit of armor so you can walk on air.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That would be amazing.
That would be really
cool.
cool.
So I think it's
Overrated.
perfectly rated.
Just kidding.
I
Hunter,
it
you have your
requires
book.
a
What
lot
are
of
some of yours?
creativity. I don't know. I just realized I don't have the right book that has all the magic items in it, so I can't flip through it. Here's the thing. I don't want to say it's necessarily underrated, but I feel like it kind of goes unnoticed and underappreciated a lot. But a bag of holding, if we're being realistic
yeah.
about how things should be working in a D&D world, you're gonna find so much crap that you're just gonna put in your inventory. And if you don't have your bag of holding, like you're gonna look a little ridiculous trying to carry all that crap around.
Yeah, they're definitely taken for granted.
It's a staple. You need it.
Mm-hmm.
There's also though a lot of different I could go off and say it's overrated.
Yeah, you could.
Why not get a portable hole instead?
What's that?
It's
I don't know what that
literally
is.
a portable hole. I like that's just exactly what it is. Like, where
Can
you
it
lay
replace a
out.
bag of holding?
Yeah, it's basically the same thing as a bag of holding. It's just a hole, like you lay. It's like almost like a rug you throw on the ground, and it makes a interdimensional hole where you can store all your stuff.
Is
But
it
the bag
linked
is just so much
to?
more convenient. It's a bag.
I think it can
Yeah, but-
hold more necessarily.
But it's a
But
bag.
here's the difference. But if you can't fit something into the bag, you can't keep it. If you can fit something into this massive, I think it's like 10-foot, 15-foot hole, you can fit bigger items into the hole itself. Let me get the exact specifics of it. I'm not saying that it's better, but I'm saying there are also other alternatives that are a little bit more fun than just a bag.
What I just item I just remembered while we're on the topic of the bag of holding that I think is 100% underrated, and I so desperately want to see because it would be hilarious. A bag of devouring.
Oh yes,
no.
underrated.
It is
Ugh.
masked to look exactly like a bag of holding, looks and operates almost exactly like a bag of holding, but it can eat you.
Ooh.
And
There's
you'll
a
be trapped in
50%
it.
chance it devours your item.
No
Oh, I thought it could
organic
be eaten
material can be
specifically.
placed inside.
Okay, I
Give me a
remember the
second.
description wrong then.
I believe.
But it's just such a cool item. Like, can you imagine just a sleazy salesman who's marketing bags of holding, but they're actually bags of devouring? Sucks to suck, idiots. Give me your gold. Lose all your items.
Yeah, so portable hole it's a 6-foot diameter hole.
You
So
have to
can fit
carry
bodies in
like
it.
a hoop with
No,
you.
it's literally just a fine black cloth, soft as silk, is folded up to the dimensions of a handkerchief.
Okay.
And then it unfolds into a circular sheet 6 feet in diameter.
What happens?
Interesting.
Hear me out. If you put that in the bag of holding,
That breaks. I'm pretty sure. Breaks
Boom!
both
Black
items.
hole, you get sucked to the astral plane. And That's
Nice.
literally what it is.
how are we
let's
gonna
see.
get to the astral plane? I have a
Place-
plan.
Placing a portable... Yeah, you're not all going to the same place.
No fetch.
Placing a portable hole inside an extra-dimensional space created by a bag of holding. You also have the handy haversack. Keyword's handy haversack.
Yes.
It's like a...
It's a small.
I've
bag
always
of
seen
holding,
it as a
isn't
smaller, yeah,
Like a
smaller bag of
coin
holding.
purse almost.
Pretty much.
I think it's a little bit bigger. It has more pockets,
Yeah.
but they're smaller pockets. Let's see. The gate originate. Oh, if a portable hole is, if one of those is put in a portable hole or similar item, instantly destroys both items and opens the gate to the astral plane. The gate originates where the one item was placed. Any creature within 10 feet of the gate and not behind total cover is sucked through it and deposited in a random location
Ooh.
on the astral plane. The gate then
Ooh.
closes. The gate is one way only and cannot be reopened.
How big is the astral plane?
Yes.
I always imagine it like space.
That's what I've
Infinite.
imagined it as
It is
well.
the space between planes, basically.
Is it kind of like Minecraft, where if you go far enough, you start hitting the far lands?
No, it would be more like the end.
Yeah, the end is
Yeah.
what I kind of picture
Yeah.
the astral
Yeah.
plane
Random
as.
random side note. Do you know the end has rings?
No.
That's how the end generates. It generates in rings, and the
That's
distance
true,
Oh,
between
yes.
each ring is like 3 million blocks or something. I could be way wrong, so don't.
I
Don't
think there's
take
a
my word for
video
it.
about that, and there's someone who's tried to speed run to the end, to the rings.
Jeez.
All right. Anyway, that was random. Back to
Welcome to
D&D.
the D&D podcast about Minecraft.
We play
could.
Minecraft on
We could.
Fridays.
There is D&D
We could.
Minecraft, okay?
There are plenty of
Um,
mod packs that let us emulate D&D in Minecraft.
And there is also overrated magical item, prosthetic limb.
Yeah, geez,
That's it.
it's almost
That's
like it's
right.
real.
Right
Yeah.
here, prosthetic limb.
What's
You have
magic about
one
it? Does it
leg,
just
screw
work like
you.
a limb?
It replaces a lost limb. While the prosthetic is attached, it functions identically to the part it replaces. You can detach or reattach it as a
Wait,
magic action.
wait,
It is
wait,
a magic. It's
wait,
literally a prosthetic.
Why the fetch are
Wait.
there wheelchairs in
Wait.
D&D if this exists?
wait,
You're right.
wait. Could I, let's say my arm gets cut off at the shoulder. Could I throw my arm like a boomerang?
Your prosthetic limb is
My
your weapon.
prosthetic limb. And like if I have it like bent like a boomerang, pop it off, throw it at somebody.
Physics
I-
says no.
I would say
Physics
I was
says
just about to
yes.
say, I
I
have a
say
boomerang.
You're
yes.
I have a
bringing physics into
boomerang.
my fantasy game?
Yes, I do, and it's literally I'm a realist DM. But also rule
right.
of cool, that'd be sick. I'd 100%
Rule
love
of
it.
cool, yes.
100%.
Let me explain the physics of a boomerang. So I've made this boomerang. Was not easy. Each edge of the boomerang needs to be filed down to a certain angle so it catches air properly. You can't do that with a bulky arm.
I could.
Yeah, but it's not cool. Like you like
But
it's
Your
the rule
Honor,
of cool.
I didn't ask. I'm gonna throw my leg like a boomerang.
Yeah.
I've got another underrated one. Cloak of Billowing.
That is
it just looks cool.
underrated as fetch.
It
Does
just
it
looks
give you
cool.
any
Only my
benefits?
Cloak of Billowing. No,
Does it
it's
give you,
just
like-
like you can. It's just on command. You can make it like appear to be like blowing in the wind. That's all it is.
So it doesn't give you like any
Oh, it's
stat
just aura
boost?
farming.
It's just
It's
it's
a
just
common
aura
item.
farming the
So,
magic item.
Figgy, would you as a DM, in certain circumstances, if it's used properly, give us a boost to like charisma rolls?
Yeah, 100%. I like if that happened, I'd
There
just
we
give you
go.
advantage or
Heck
stuff
yeah.
like that. Like that's what advantage and disadvantage is for. Is it's a boost. So yeah, 100%. If you went up there and you were like, "I am King John of Nether Knights, and I am here," and then you activate your cloak of building, disadvantage. I mean advantage.
How is he
All I'm
doing
gonna
that?
say, Darth
There's
Vader
no
might have had a
wind.
Cloak of Billowing.
Oh my gosh.
Might have.
Darth Vader had so many magic items. He probably had the boomerang arm.
Well, here's the
He
thing.
did
Probably
with the
Complete side
boomerang
tangent.
arm.
End of Rogue One, when
Oh,
rebels
so
escape.
good.
and he's walking out onto that platform overlooking in space. There should be no air pressure there, but you can see his cloak is very clearly billowing. So bro
He
is
has a
just
cloak
using
of
the
billowing.
force to move his cloak.
Let's
And
be
honestly,
honest.
He's
I would
using the force to aura farm for no one
100%.
because no one's there to
No,
see
no,
it.
he
Because
knew
it's
we were
Anakin.
watching.
He would. Anakin 100% would. Nobody can tell me otherwise.
Oh, I
That's
love it.
legit.
Well, okay, but in Star Wars, the ships make noise when they blast things, so maybe their space is different from our space.
It is a galaxy far, far away.
Wait,
Yes,
I
exactly.
thought there was
So,
like a
Physics does not work as it should in Star Wars.
No, it
is there
doesn't.
is there an artificial atmosphere around the ships in Star Wars?
Around the ships? I don't
Yeah.
think so.
I don't think so. No.
Do you know what's a really underrated item?
What?
That one droid in I
The Gonk
forgot.
droid.
Yeah, that one.
The Gonk droid. Let's go.
The Gonk droid.
We love the Gonk droid. Shiny nickel to who can tell me what they're for. Shut up, Hunter. I know you do.
Aren't they trash droids?
Nope.
Are they?
Dare you saying?
I actually don't know.
They're just walking batteries.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Actually,
They're just batteries.
that's funny.
Oh, I was
Okay,
about to
should we do
freaking pop
spells?
off.
Ooh. Well, has everyone gone through a magic item?
I don't know the items as well as I should. My thing is I think they are underrated, and I know a lot of people are probably tired of this, but I love a fetch quest, like to go get
A
this
good
thing,
fetch quest.
to go get a magical
Has to be a
item.
good one.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like building the lore around a magical item and then having to go find it and treasure hunt it. That sounds like so much fun to me. So I think that's
Oh,
an
yeah.
underrated thing.
Shout
gonna
out
say-
Diana of the Rose. She just had a video about how your legendary items should have regional effects.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a
I was,
good
I was
idea.
like, that's a really good idea.
That's
to
a
be
really
percent.
good
honest,
idea.
like I'm cooking up some magical items for a potential campaign that I want to run. I might just add regional effects to it because that could be sick.
That'd be sick. No.
Or weather effects kind of deal.
Mm.
I do have one overrated item, and I think that's the Hand of Vecna. It's
How is
used.
it? How is it overrated?
It's not power wise. It is used way too often.
Okay, that's fair. I was
Everyone
gonna say,
like
it is
Critical
insane.
Role used it. Like, in all honesty, the only people who use it are evil people. The Vecna items are so overused, and that's not necessarily a bad thing because Vecna is like the most iconic D&D villain. It's just we want maybe to get some new ones out there. You know, like we
The
keep
ear of
reusing
Vecna.
Strahd. Yeah, we want the ear of
The
Vecna.
hand
Where's
of Toby, his childhood best friend.
Where's the Hand of Toby? I mean,
Get
you
the
do have the
toes
Sword
of
of Kos,
Strahd.
which is the sword that killed him, technically.
Spoilers.
But that wasn't. It
jeez.
was his general. It's literally in the description. Okay.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just think it's overused.
Mhm.
Because I guarantee you'll get eventually in the 2024 generation stuff, you'll get a Vecna, you'll get a Strahd campaign. They're gonna reuse things that are already working instead of coming out with new villains to be iconic and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
spells, overrated spell. Says
Fireball.
Barbs.
Fireball.
Oh, I want to hear this. Holy
Fireball.
crap, let's go.
Hang on.
What? Okay.
I want to hear you. I want to hear you cook with this. What do you got for me? 'Cause I'm gonna be pissed either way.
Sorry, I just felt like booping the camera. Anyway, so for me, Fireball, it's wizards that have that spell, correct?
I believe sorcerers can
Yeah.
get it.
Sorcerers,
Druids
wizards?
can get it
subclasses
because
that
druids can get any spell
Okay,
once they hit level
okay,
10.
we're gonna
because,
just
you know,
look
they're
at it
broken.
within the frame of wizards, okay?
Mhm.
Wizards have all of these spells at their disposal, all of this
Mhm.
research they have done, and they're highly intelligent. Intelligence means being able to adapt to whatever situation you're in, right? Or like having
Whoa,
the
whoa, whoa.
mental resources
Let
to
her
do
go.
so.
Let her go.
Right?
May I cut
No,
in for a quick second,
No.
Kendall?
Nah, let her cook.
You
Let her cook.
cannot.
Let her cook.
Okay.
you cannot. Okay? Fireball. What if you are being like it is crucial for your party to be undetected?
Too bad.
I guess
Delayed fireball.
I guess
I-
Fireball.
I ain't ever found a situation that Fireball can't solve.
The Faerun CSIs will so easily be able to tell what killed this person because they'll be charred to death.
Yeah, but they're not gonna know who did it. Every wizard's casting
did it.
Fireball.
And wizards go to school, right? And then they're gonna like easily go, okay, they went to this school, or there's reason, there's ways.
My wizard was.
Okay, the
homeschooled
Faerun
actually.
CSIs are very smart.
Can I
Forensics
actually
team.
can I build off of that, Kendall? Like going along with that?
When can
Do
I
you think
finish,
every-
please? Can I
Oh
please
yes,
finish?
finish and then
Okay. A class that is literally the most intelligent class, just spamming fireball, 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 fireball constantly, is uninspired. Use something else.
The officer would like to talk. You said the smartest class?
Use my class.
I'm
I'm
Okay.
sorry, the
All right.
officer would like to fight.
I recede the floor. Or is that the word? Recede?
I don't know.
I don't know.
sure. I've never been to court.
All the lawyers that listen to our podcast, please let me
I
know what
concede.
word.
Your
Not-
Honor.
Concede, that's the word.
Not only do I
She conceded.
do
She's wrong.
moms love our podcast. This is also the D&D podcast for lawyers.
Mhm.
Okay.
Two main audiences: moms and lawyers.
Yeah.
And turns out true crime nuts too, because we're talking D&D forensics. Gosh dang.
I have two things about this because I do agree, but I also want to bring up just a side comment about D&D forensics and also Faerun FBI. Do you think each person who casts a spell has their own specific like trace of magic?
Yes.
Okay,
I
so it'd be
I think
so
magic
easy.
has a DNA trace to it.
Okay, no, that would be so easy to get you then,
Yeah.
because then they have magic DNA tracers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's my second thing. I agree with you. Because I do think it is overused. Again, I think that's a big reason why some things are overrated.
Mm.
My other thing though, like there's just no good replacement for a good AoE spell at level 3. Which is the crappy part about it. Because the other one that does the exact same damage, because Fireball doing 8d6 is the good thing about Fireball is it's a 20-foot radius sphere. So 40 feet diameter, right? It's a huge, huge thing.
Crowd
The,
control,
the
baby.
other thing that does 8d6 damage is Lightning Bolt. They have to be, in order to hit a lot of them, they have to be in a line though. So I'm not disagreeing with you.
Or a column.
There is
fine.
not a good replace. No, it's not a column. It has to be.
If you shoot it straight up, then it's a column. Just saying.
Yeah, if you shoot it straight up, okay.
Therefore, a line is a column.
I am not having this conversation in 2026.
We left that in 2024. Get over it.
This is my microphone, my megaphone.
boy.
No more. Calm down.
He
Okay,
has a
I have-
megaphone, but we don't.
I'm gonna
That's
show
an
up to Braden's
argument.
house and break
Power
his soundboard.
imbalances.
Howard,
Your Honor,
you know what?
Your Honor, I must appeal to the court. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I will spam Fireball till the day I die.
No, I think that's the biggest problem is that I don't think you really have any good replacements for it.
Yeah.
Because it is a, like, if you look at like maybe more of the not like the strategic, because I agree, like, yes, why would everyone have Fireball? It's not necessary. That's why I really liked Faces, because he didn't just have Fireball.
It's
And
like
he-
I don't
he's
think I've
using-
ever seen him cast Fireball once. He
doesn't have it.
He used a whole array of fun spells.
His thing was Frost, and I love
Yeah.
that, where it was just like, I'm specifically focused on Frost, on cold damage. I think that's important when you create your wizard, is if you like, what's your specialty spell and all that stuff? Is it fire damage? Okay, cool. Fireball kind of works for that. But if you're over here like, oh, I have hail, cone of cold, fireball, sheet of rain of piss, or whatever, like, or whatever it is. I don't know.
Piss.
I don't know. I just
That's against the Geneva
I
Convention.
cast Cone of Piss.
Make a new dragon.
Going up to the
Oh,
wizard
no.
duel.
Oh man.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to. But yeah, I agree. There's just no good alternatives.
Yeah, I feel like there should be.
Nice.
This could be me being somebody that's like very neat about my magic systems, where there is
Yeah.
a version of this in the next element. But what we could have like an acid ball, or a frost ball, or something like that.
I
I think
that
we've
rhymes.
talked about that a couple times before too.
Yeah, but just having it doesn't have to be like flavored the same way as a ball, but there should be a spell for each type of damage that deals the same amount of damage in like tiers, like
See,
in the
I
spell.
think that's why we talked about it, because fire is a very commonly resisted damage,
Yes.
if I'm not mistaken, which
Mhm.
is why it's fine that it scales so heavily.
Yeah, that's true. Now that I think
Because you
about that.
imagine if you could do it for every damage type, everyone would be choosing Force or Radiant every day of the week.
That's
I
Because
feel like the
True.
only elements, you'd have to only do the elements.
like
Only the
fire,
elements, yeah.
ice, that's it.
Fire, ice, you could do like
Acid?
poison,
Yeah.
Can I do a ball of bludgeoning?
ball of lightning,
It's just a rock.
ball of bludgeoning.
I guess
Devil Storm!
Wait, no.
Magician's
Wait.
Magician's
Your Goliath barbarian with intelligence of 2 goes ball of bludgeoning and just picks up a boulder and throws it at somebody.
100%. I want to create a
Okay, I'm
barbarian.
actually
that
over
thinks he's
that.
a wizard, and he would just throws crap, and he thinks it's magic.
Oh, I love
Oh,
that
I
character
love it.
already. They must
Yeah,
be
but-
connected.
But also on the side of fireball though, delayed blast fireball.
Yeah.
Is there a delayed blast?
It's
There
literally called
is.
7th. It's the 7th level. It's called delayed blast fireball. A beam
Okay,
of
that's
yellow light
useful.
flashes from you, then condenses at a chosen point within range as a glowing bead for the duration. When the spell ends and the spell lasts a minute. The bead explodes, and each creature in a 20-foot radius blob makes dexterity saving throw, takes fire damage. It's 12d6, and the damage increases 1d6 whenever your turn ends and the spell hasn't ended. So it can get up to...
It's the equivalent damage of upcasting Fireball to 7th level, but you have that time to cast it and run away or set a trap or something.
Yeah.
Cast it at your feet and then run.
Exactly.
Yeah, and if someone touches the glowing bead before the spell ends, the creature must make a dexterity saving throw. You can throw on it. Oh, but if they succeed, they can throw the bead up to 40 feet.
Can they? Ooh. Interesting.
And if they throw it at you and it hits you, it explodes. It's like they're catching a grenade and throwing it back.
Well,
that's what delayed blast fireball is. It's just a grenade.
I've got an underrated spell in my opinion, and it's one I really want to see used more often. Hallucinatory terrain. And funny enough, the material component is a mushroom. You wonder why?
Wild, brother.
Wait.
I don't see the connection.
Just make them think the terrain is stairs, so then they keep going for steps that aren't there, and they're just tripping all over the place.
That's the thing.
You ever miss that last stair because you just
man.
forgot how many numbers? The worst.
That is when my heart drops so unbelievably fast. I'm like,
I love universal experiences that bring humans together.
The misstep is a universal experience.
Yeah, it is.
Too many times walking around the house in the dark.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
But basically what hallucinatory terrain does is you make supposed natural terrain in a 150-foot cube.
Dang! That's a big space.
A lot of space look like something else.
Great
so
for
you could have fun with it.
Wait, can you just make it look like it's a pit?
Yeah.
Do you know what you could do? Do you know what you could do?
What?
In
Turn the
order,
ground
this
from
is
red to
my
blue?
twisted brain. No, this is my twisted mind. So let's say you have a character that is like basically going to be the figurehead for a war, but they don't want to be a part of it. And then you have a manipulated dictator behind them that wants them to be a part of the war on that side. And then they say to them, well, let's go visit your hometown and we'll see what the effect of the war has been. And then they cast that and it's just a pit, like a nuclear bomb just went off.
So in theory, you probably could have like a couple of people cast it to get that effect, but you can make a study check, technically is what it's being called, but they just make an intelligence check, see if they can beat the spell save DC.
And they call it a study check in the
That's what it officially says, is if the difference isn't obvious by touch, a creature examining the illusion can take the study action to make an intelligence check against your
Fetch is gonna think of doing that, though. How often do you look at something like the floor that you're walking on and think to yourself, I want to make sure that's actually the floor?
I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I think it's a fun spell, and you could get to a lot of shenanigans with it.
We don't really have much time to cover this next one I have. Wish is overrated, though. Let's go to feats. I will actually say my reasoning, and I'll be quick about it. My reasoning is that a lot of people will use Wish because they want to use it as a wish. The main feature of Wish, though, is to basically give you one of any spell in the spell list. At level 8 and lower. But people will use it to be like, oh, I wish that the big bad evil guy died, or something like that.
Stupid.
You're gonna mess with history doing that.
You will, because here's the thing: how the DM interprets it, it determines. You have to be very, very specific with your wish, because let's say, oh,
I wish when we show up today, the big bad has a heart attack.
Exactly. So then all of a sudden, the DM is like, you show up, and then it jumps you forward 50 years to when he has a heart attack. But the problem is you weren't able to stop him, so the 50 years happened without you. Kind of deal. Stuff like that. But I do think Wish is overrated. I think there's a lot better use cases for your 9th level spells. If you use Wish as it's intended, sure, it's fine. But how it's usually wished is kind of lame.
Give me Meteor Swarm.
You could use Meteor Swarm, which is, in all honesty, way bigger fireball.
This is a massive fireball.
It is a massive fireball and rock.
Fireball's fun, cousin.
Yeah. Let's go feats though, and I want you guys to try to explain to me and get me on your side of why
Oh.
Chef is underrated.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
Hey, Brayden, I feel like I need to tell this to you. Just
Okay.
knowing you as my friend, things don't need to be optimal. They don't need to be the best, and they don't need to be practical.
In
Yeah.
my D&D game?
Yes.
What?
Sometimes, now just hear me out. Sometimes when I play fantasy math game,
Fantasy math game.
yeah,
And you throw your fantasy math rocks.
my magic math rocks, I want to cultivate whimsy and coziness and vibes.
Oh no.
What
All I
is a
heard there was
better-
you said the word cult. I know there was an evade after that, but you said cult, so therefore not listening. Just gonna keep going.
I said coziness.
Cultivate coziness.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But what I am getting to is what better vibe is it? It's a cold winter's night, okay? You and your party have been walking for hours, your feet are aching, and you set up camp, everybody's spirits are low, everyone's exhausted, but then you smell somebody cooking something. Oh my goodness, is that
Jesus?
shepherd's pie?
Sorry.
Oh my goodness. Can I have some? Mood lifted. That's why the chef eats great.
Guys, I don't hate the chef feat. I think it's fun to make fun of the chef.
He hates the chef background.
I hate the chef background.
Oh, wait, what was it? Was it the guide
Farmer.
background
It's
that you
farmer.
hated?
Farmer and
He
guide.
hates guide.
Here's the thing. I think it's just a dumb name. Okay,
Yeah,
they could have
it's
done
not
a
the
such
best.
better name than just I was a guide. Okay, cool story, bro.
You know who else was a guide? Gandhi. Gandhi was a guide. You know who else? Jesus was a
mom.
guide.
Quit
My
bringing
mom was
Jesus
a
into
guy.
this.
They were acolytes.
Oh,
Jesus was an acolyte.
That's not what they taught me in primary school.
What? No, I don't think chef is a bad feat. I would not do it particularly unless I was specifically making character that way. I think the beautiful thing about feats is everyone has two.
mhm.
That's not the feat we're talking about. I apologize. we
In
need to
terms
make
of-
at least
Brayden
one
likes
foot
feet
joke.
confirmed.
We need to make at least 1 foot joke, okay? No, I was saying the beautiful thing
Hi,
about
Dan Schneider.
feats is that they allow you to develop the story of your character a little bit more. And I think chef is a great way to do that. Yes, I like to have things optimal, but you also know I'm a role play person, right? Like
Mhm.
I would 100% sacrifice optimization for a role play aspect. I just
Yeah.
also think chef is it's just funny to make fun of
Mhm.
because everyone is like, it's like a cult following at that point, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone's like, the chef feed is so great. It's like, nah,
It's
but
just
what if it's not?
wholesome.
It's wholesome.
It's
Fun.
wholesome in a dark fantasy world where people are not safe.
Wanna
And
know what else is
sometimes you
wholesome?
just
Crusher. Let's talk about Crusher real fast, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay. It's not. That was the first one I saw. I actually have no.
Oh, no opinion.
Yeah, I just was like, what's the most unwholesome thing that I'm gonna say is wholesome, but then just say no.
Mhm.
Eldritch deity or whatever it is, adept. Anyone else? Let's go. What other ones? You talk about
Tough
chef.
is
I'm on your
overrated.
side. What is?
Tough.
Tough is overrated.
Tough.
Oh,
Tough is boring. I'm sorry. You get a
Okay,
few extra
okay, no,
health
no, no,
points.
that's
Yippee!
That's good. I'm with you on that.
You get to a point where that extra 10 health points or that 20 health points, it's not really going to matter that much.
It
I'm
might.
sorry.
Doing?
Hunter's
You
out there
don't know.
pumping out 100 points of damage. I'm sorry. If you're playing that wizard, you're dying. No matter what. It's a wasted feat.
No, I 100% disagree because every hit point matters. That could be the difference
Huff is
between
an
death.
essential feat for me.
No.
Yeah.
I personally believe I like tough. I will take tough occasionally. But I like feats that give you special actions that you can perform, like in combat. Or like Sentinel, for example.
Sentinel's
I think the effectiveness of Sentinel will give you way more value than a few extra hit points.
good.
It can.
Every day of the week.
But especially if you're using Sentinel, I feel like most of the time you're going to be a melee class, and in that sense, you're gonna want the extra hit points from Tough because you're gonna be the sponge.
Nah.
Nah, he's in denial. Denial's a river in Egypt, my boy. Get over it.
Hey, well, no, this is my opinion. You're not allowed to hate on it. I'm sorry. This is
Watch me.
2026. I'll cancel you.
You cancel
I
your own
won't care.
podcast if that happens. Let's be honest.
I just did. Just did. What are you gonna do about it, huh?
Oh no, guys! This is our last episode. We've been canceled.
Hunter did a racism. I promise. He did it. Don't look into it, but he did a racism.
Sources legit. Just trust me, bro.
I made it
So-
the F up.
Sentinel was one of the ones I was going to bring up because I love it. It is an awesome feat. You can do a lot of fun
Do you
things
think
with
it's
it. You can protect
Overrated
your
or
squishies
underrated
with it.
though?
I don't see it. Well, here's the thing: is I don't feel like I've seen it used super often. So I feel like it is a little bit underrated. If not, I would put it pretty solidly like rated a good amount. The other one, I'm torn between saying it's overrated and perfectly rated, but sharpshooter, especially with some of the changes they made for the 2024 version.
2024 sharpshooter is not as fun.
It's not. It is not as fun. The original sharpshooter, what you could do is it was the same thing as the Great Weapon Master, where you could take a -5 to your attack roll for an extra 10 points in damage if you hit. They took that away for the 2024 version, but the things that have remained the same is that you can ignore 1/2 and 3/4 cover, which would normally provide an AC bonus to the target, and then you now ignore the disadvantage from your long range for your ranged weapons.
Is that specifically a 2024?
Both, I believe, were. I believe they're both.
So it was really just a nerf overall to sharpshooter.
Well, what they added for sharpshooter, I feel like to kind of make up for the difference is you now no longer get disadvantage when firing at enemies within 5 feet of you, and then you also get a bump to your dexterity score. That's it.
I think you got a bump no matter what.
In 2014 version, you didn't.
Really interesting. I felt
that's what took me from 19 to 20 with Strider.
Interesting. I think honestly with the changes, I think it's overrated a little bit because of that. But I also I really like the gamble you take with 2014 sharpshooter.
I missed it. I miss it because it was fun every now and then to be like, screw it, we're gonna take the -5, see if we can get an extra 10 damage, which is great.
Because it's like, oh no, I have a +13. Oh no, I'm changing it to a +8. Oh no,
Yeah.
for +10 damage. Which also it was just a lot. Like once you get high levels and you're doing additional +10, like a -5 is not that big of a deal.
No.
If you have a +4, if you have a +15 already. Oh no, a +10. Okay, most people's AC is gonna be 19 plus. At that point, you have more than a 50% chance of hitting, even with a -5.
Yeah, the firing within melee change, it's nice, but I feel like most of the time you're not really going to use it. But the extra distance for your ranged weapons is very nice. I mean, being able to fire from 600 feet away with a longbow accurately, that's a cool thing, but at the same time, you're not going to be firing from that far away very often.
That is a big distance.
Yeah.
It also, so Spell Sniper,
friends.
Spell Sniper is the magic equivalent of that. It got changed, kind of the same thing. I don't think it was a -5 for a +10 though. I think it actually got better in the 2024 though, because you can make if you have a spell that requires you to make an attack roll, and the range is at least 10 feet, you can make the range 60 feet, which is actually really nice.
Yeah.
I think an underrated one, and I want to make a character solely based around this feat, is a mage. Yes, it is Chef. I know we talked about guys. My mind is completely changed, and I just created a whole new character. Mage Slayer, though.
Chef Gusto.
Oh, yes.
I think Mage Slayer is underused, dude. Mage Slayer is such a cool feat. And if you're
Yeah,
like a
remind me what
barbarian
that
or a
one does.
fighter, Mage Slayer, ability score improvement to your strength or dexterity up to 20. Concentration breaker. When you damage a creature that is concentrating, it has disadvantage on the saving throw and makes to maintain concentration. So normally, if someone is doing a spell that is concentration, they have to be a 10 or half the amount of damage Constitution saving throw, or they lose concentration. And
10 or
it's
half the
most of the
damage.
time it's gonna be 10.
I want to say,
mean, unless you
I don't
use
know if
a
it made
fancy
change.
divine strike.
Yeah.
isn't one of the features also when someone casts a spell within 5 feet of you, you can use a reaction to attack them?
I've not finished reading it yet. So I was just explaining concentration real fast. So yeah,
Gotcha.
so
My bad.
instead of them, like generally you're gonna have unless you have a crazy like divine smite, but usually it's gonna be 15 damage, 15 damage, 15 damage, 15 damage, or whatever it may be. Might be 20, 21, 11. You might be on average a DC of 12. We'll say that. Okay, pretty relatively easy to beat once you're higher level.
What I'm hearing is this is great on a rogue.
Great on a rogue. I want to play it on a fighter.
Mhm.
I'll explain in a second. The second one, oh no, they changed it. Guarded mind. If you fail on intelligence or wisdom, a wisdom or a charisma saving throw, you can cause yourself to succeed instead. Once you use this benefit, you have to wait until a short or long rest. I almost don't like that better than the other one. I like the flavor.
Would you repeat that for me?
So if you fail an intelligence, charisma, or wisdom saving throw, you can choose to succeed, and you can do that once per short rest or long.
You can choose to succeed.
Yeah,
that's actually kind of huge.
No, it's nice. I like the other one though. It was more combat related, where it was what Hunter said of if someone casts a spell within 5 feet, you can use your reaction to take an opportunity attack on them. And I kind of like that, but also this isn't bad. My whole idea around this character though is that go ahead, Sam.
Would that opportunity attack potentially break concentration if that spell required it? So then their spell just kind of ends?
No. I mean, yes, if it required concentration, but...
So it's like a melee fighter's counter spell.
Can you say that again?
What he's getting at is like if they're casting a spell, while they're mid-casting it, you attack them, see if they break their concentration while casting the spell drops. If they're casting what happens basically is they cast a spell that gets all the way off first, and then you get to take your attack of opportunity. So you can't necessarily counterspell it while they're trying to do really any spell, but it's, oh, I cast Fireball. Great, I'm going to smack you with my freaking War Axe after this, and you're going to take the damage. Or if they're doing a concentration spell, do you have a chance to instantly break that concentration?
I feel like for me, the wording is as when it's cast. It's not when it's like as they're casting, you're also hitting them. It would be up to your interpretation on how that would work at that point. I do. So my whole idea is like you either have someone who like maybe they have a sibling or someone who was killed by magic or something like that, or they were rejected from wizard school, and they like just have this major distaste for magic because maybe they couldn't do or whatever it is. So that's why they have the Mage Slayer feat, is because it's just a sole distaste for magic. And they use that kind of rage or whatever. That's why I think of like a barbarian or a fighter. And they use this feat to kind of not harness, but and they have this feat because of that. I just think it's kind of a good flavoring. It's not the entire flavoring, but it's like a start of a backstory. So,
I think it'd be a fun one to take for a melee character. Yeah.
We are overtime at this point.
Oh. This was a fun episode, though.
This was a lot of fun. Is there any final feature things that we didn't get to say that we can just throw out there and then just leave it to the whims?
Can I just rapid fire what Haley wrote down?
Yes, let's do that.
They weren't specific to feats or spells or anything. It was just general D&D stuff. So underrated, under that category, low stakes characters. She used as an example, I have an idea for a character that's a mom who just wants a frickin' break, and she wants to go bash monsters' heads in, right? So she just goes out 6-month break to bash monsters' heads in. Small contained settings, so like maybe it's in a village, your campaign.
Yeah, like a city or something, not a
world. Non-optimal choices, just doing something for vibes rather than min-maxing. She says in parentheses, I know, crazy coming from me. Rolling less, in parentheses, sometimes the best call is no roll. Overrated, Blade Singers, I don't need to elaborate, she says. Trauma as a personality, that's a really good one. Complex multi-class... Overrated, yeah.
That makes sense. No, I'm down for that one.
Yeah, trauma as a personality, and then complex multi-class builds, and then over-prepping. That was her opinions.
Over-prepping's a good one, okay? Because it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen like that.
We've talked about this in the plan episode. Like, you can sit there and intricately plan every detail of how things are supposed to go. Step 1, it's going to break. Sorry.
Well, yeah. It's the rule of the universe that if you spend more than an hour planning for something in D&D, it's going to go wrong.
Yeah.
It's just the natural law. Sorry.
There we go.
But still plan.
Everyone, no, don't plan. Just wing it. Okay, wing it. You go and you do it right now. You just wing your next session. Okay, DMs. You
Ooh.
do it. What's the Ted Lasso meme?
Hey, you do whatever you like.
You do whatever you like. No, we can't condone that.
Live.
No,
Say
live.
live.
Yeah.
I love Ted Lasso.
Share
I'll
with
watch
us, audience, adventurers, what your overrated and underrated opinions are. We'd love to see those in the comments on our YouTube and on Spotify. It'd be awesome to be able to have a discussion about that as well. And thank you guys. This was a really fun episode. No, 100%.
I like this one. This one was good.
Good. It was jolly good, as they say down in the South. I don't
You
know.
could have said, as they say in the park. You had the perfect opportunity.
Nope. I was saying the South. But it's a
feel like I
jolly
said to
holiday
myself.
with Mary.
With
Thank you guys.
Mary.
So I don't know what they say. We're gonna move on. Check out our socials. Outro time. Instagram. We're gonna shout this out again. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Beyond the Tavern Wall. Go follow us on that. If you have any questions, comments, you want to cry about something, I don't know, or like just flame us for something about our opinions, you can send us an email at beyondthetavernwall@gmail.com, or you can send us a message on Instagram or TikTok, and we might look at it. And if we read it and we don't respond because you're flaming us, we're probably laughing it in the background. We'll be honest. We probably sent it in our internal and chat and just we're like, look what this person said. But do it anyway because it's funny and we love that. And as always, the best way to support the podcast, other than you guys listening and all that stuff and following us on our socials, is to share it by word of mouth. Going out there to your friends, family, D&D groups, whoever it may be, sharing the podcast with them and getting the word out there is the best way to do it. And as always, we love to have a little side quest. Kendall.
Who's got it today?
Kendall has it
It's
today.
me.
Where are you sending our adventurers out?
You are going to share the podcast with somebody who has an overrated opinion about something. I am saying this as a Taylor Swift fan of 12 years.
Oh my gosh.
Oof.
That was
You know what
really
they
bold
chant
of you to
at-
say
at
that,
NBA
Kendall.
games.
What?
Overrated. Just kidding.
Okay, stop it. Okay, what I'm saying is share it with somebody that has an overrated opinion about something, but no shame about it because they know what they like me.
Amen. If you know someone who has an overrated opinion and has no shame,
It's popular for
share
a
the podcast
reason.
with them.
It's
Share the
popular for a
podcast with
reason.
them. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the podcast, and we will catch you in the next episode. In
Dos
the tavern.
Vidania.
Bye.
Das
And
Vidania.
we really got to start charging. The tab is getting huge.
The
It
tab
is,
is
guys. Can you
massive.
please get it together?